Cutting the hair. We're good.
Good morning, Knights. I'm Dream Joyner, and you're watching the 2021 season finale of Knights News. Today, we have a special segment from Counseling exclusively for juniors. If you are in advisory class with 11th graders, please stay tuned for a special video about scholarships. This is the final episode of the 2020 through 2021 school year. This has been a unique year at the San Marcos High School that saw us online for distance learning for a large part of the school year. We returned to campus for hybrid learning in March. The students have done a great job staying resilient through the various external challenges during the school year. Knights News wants to personally thank you for such a great year. The staff at SMHS are so proud of you for finishing strong and staying positive. Just a reminder about the schedule for next week. Monday the 7th will be an online day. Finals for period 3 and 4 will be on June 8th and 9th. Good luck and finish strong. Cap and gown pickup will be on June 3rd and 4th. Make sure you bring your receipt with you when you go to pick them up. Senior replay night is this Saturday from 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. This event will be formal attire and a mask will be required. This event is only for SMHS seniors. No guests will be allowed to attend. There will also be a DJ and a silent disco that night. You will either need to test negative for COVID or be fully vaccinated in order to attend. Additionally, if you have a pre-ordered leis for graduation, they can be picked up on June 8th. For more information, visit smhsasb.com. Graduation is next week. For information regarding graduation, please sure to check the Class of 2021 page on the school website. Now for some news around campus.
Hi, I'm Janet Carpenter with the final sports updates for the school year. Mr. Briones' digital photography class has a virtual photo fair coming up. Be on the lookout on their Instagram for updates. June is Pride Month. This month is set aside to recognize the LGBTQ+ community and stand in solidarity against discrimination. Today and tomorrow, the Starry Nights drama program is performing their spring musical called Working. It will take place in the Quad Amphitheater at 5:30 on both days. Last week, ASB hosted Senior Sunset for seniors and chalking the parking lot and quad. Seniors also participated in a fashion show during lunch to prepare for the senior replay event that is happening this weekend. Mrs. Hale recognized our newest Excalibur Knights member last week with an ice cream social event. Our Future Farmers of America program had 2 students recognized at a county level. Congratulations to Camille Heskett and Kiara O'Reilly, who were elected as San Diego Section FFA officers. Our Air Force JROTC program performed their Pass in Review and End of the Year Awards ceremony this past Tuesday evening in the stadium. The officers from this year participated in the Change in Command ceremony and recognized the new officers for next year. Thank you to Major McLeod and Master Sergeant Lazar for your leadership. The National Merit Scholarship is a prestigious honor for top scholars. 4 of our students were recognized as commended scholars: Kevin Diller, Rafe Jerson, Mason Ross, and Mahar Samra. 2 of our students were National Merit Scholarship winners, Anish Banthala and Vivek Vijayakumar. The swimming and diving teams have had quite the season. Both the boys and girls teams were CIF runner-ups with 6 event wins. They were undefeated Valley League champions with 16 event wins at leagues. There were 12 school records broken and 12 academic All-American seniors this year. Congratulations to the swimming and diving teams for finishing the year strong. The boys basketball team remains undefeated for the first time in school history with a record of 24-0 during regular season and 10-0 in the Palomar League. They were crowned league champs last week with 2 big wins versus number 6 ranked Mission Hills. The Knights will compete in Open Division playoffs this Friday against El Camino. And now for our final story of the year. After a year of many struggles and obstacles, the seniors have made it to the end of their final year. To celebrate all of their accomplishments through this historic year, Knights News has put together a senior segment. Congratulations to all of the seniors and good luck in your future endeavors.
After graduate high school, I will be attending University of Alabama at Birmingham, where I will study psychology as a pre-law track with a minor in business.
After I graduate, I'm going to go to Cal State San Marcos to study biology, and I'm pursuing a minor in communications. Later on the road, I want to specified to marine biology.
After I graduate high school, I'm going to the University of San Francisco, and I'm going to be majoring in pre-med or biology and then minoring in psychology.
I'm most likely gonna go to Palomar for 2 years and then transfer to a university to possibly do cosmetology or even nursing.
My plans after I graduate are to go to Palomar for 2 years and hopefully transfer up to UCLA.
So my future plans are to go to Palomar too, do my 2 years, and then hopefully transfer to university or UC to pursue architecture and maybe photography.
My future plans, I plan on going to Palomar for a year and then transferring to Point Loma.
So I'm planning to go to BYU, so Brigham Young University is in Provo, Utah, and I'm planning to either study something in business or marketing or interior design.
So after I graduate right now, I'm planning on going to UC Davis and majoring in political science, and I want to double major in psychology as well.
After I graduate high school, I plan to attend Indiana University and play D1 soccer, and I will plan to major in criminal justice.
After high school, I plan to attend UCSD and major in mechanical engineering.
My plans are just to go to Palomar for 2 years and then transfer to either UC Berkeley or UC Santa Barbara for a law degree.
So after high school, I plan on doing 2 to 3 years at Palomar College, and then I'm going to transfer to a Cal State or UC and pursue either photography or most likely computer science.
So after graduation, I plan on attending Palomar for 2 years, get my associate's degree, and then I plan on attending a 4-year university or UC and pursuing either psychology or computer science.
After I graduate, I plan on attending Palomar College for 2 years and then later on transfer to a 4-year university and pursue a degree in engineering. Throughout the past 4 years of high school, I had fun doing like the field trips with my film club, filmmaking academy club, and homecoming last year was amazing.
Some of my favorite memories are football games and all the stuff we do in ASB.
Definitely Blue Crew, being able to be in the stands on Friday Night Lights, those were always fun, and then homecoming.
My favorite memories are always doing all of the dance team shows, so like Fall Show and Cavalcade, and I love the bonding experience that we go through.
I have a lot of memories just sharing good times with teachers like Mr. Terrell and Mr. St. John that I will just always cherish because they were just so wonderful for me.
My favorite memories at school are probably football games and ho-ho dances.
Over these past 4 years, my favorite memory is probably playing basketball. I was on varsity for 4 years and it's been super fun, especially this past year.
Some of my favorite memories have been like performing with all male and like just going to the football games and having fun and like just having a blast because it's like probably my favorite thing that I've done in my 4 years. Having like those small moments in class where you're just hanging out and having fun.
I feel like my sophomore year was a very memorable year. I just remember having the most fun with like both my classes and just school events.
The ones that stuck with me the most were the football games in the Blue Crew Stadium and like the section or the one specific game was the Blue Out where they threw like all the blue powder and my black Vans are still stained from that game, so.
Probably the best memories were like going to football games and stuff and just like hanging out with friends.
Some good memories from high school are just meeting new friends, hanging out with them, and going to the games, like the football games. I think the football games are like the best memory that I have. It was really fun and the atmosphere was really nice. I'd like to thank my mom and dad and Mr. DeCarlo for making my senior year the best it could be.
I would like to shout out Riley and Emily and all my teachers for always supporting me, and Miss Michelle, she's amazing.
My photography teacher, Mr. Briannis, has always been a really good teacher. My friends Jordan Prescott and Alex Whitty have been awesome throughout high school, and just the staff here is really nice as well.
Masters and Mr. Moss, we always had like a good time in class, always had good discussions and had a good time.
I would like to shout out Miss Freddie, of course, because she has helped me a lot with how I've continued to progress in my art.
I wish to shout out all my friends, just you know who you are, just for making school just very memorable and being fun to look forward to.
Coach DeCarlo, Paul, all my teammates, and yeah.
Perfect.
My friends, Emma Mancini and Waddy Mancini, and Jenna and Jordan, and then of course my parents and my brother for always being there for me and sticking through for the 4 years, because I know a lot of people fall away in those times.
Probably Mr. G. I had him for 2 years and he just always pushed me and definitely was always there for me if I ever needed to talk, and yeah.
I would love to shout out Leah for always pushing me to do my best and for making me the best I feel that I can be.
Knights News wants to congratulate all of our SMHS seniors. Thank you to our audience for tuning in during the advisory this school year. We will see you next year during homeroom. As a reminder, please keep the episode running after the credits if you're in an advisory class with juniors. Counseling has prepared an informative video about scholarships. Otherwise, that's it for this year, Knights. Remember to stay focused, be positive, and go Knights! Woo! Let's go! We done.
Thank you for joining us for the Paying for College video series. I am Mrs. Nguyen, one of your San Marcos High School counselors, and today we will be answering the question, how do I apply for scholarships?
To review, scholarships are free money awarded to a student by a government, school, organization, or company. They are usually merit-based, which means they are awarded based on something you can do or have done. This can be based on your grades, athletic or musical ability, leadership experience, or an essay you wrote. They can also be awarded based on personal characteristics like gender, race, cultural heritage, or the major or career you plan to pursue.
Because scholarships are offered by so many different schools, organizations, and companies, it can be difficult to know where to start. So here are some tips for applying to scholarships.
Start by checking the scholarship page of each college you plan to apply to. Colleges offer many scholarships for their students, and the application process can vary. For some scholarships, you are considered just by applying to your college, while other scholarships require you to submit a separate application.
Look for local scholarships. These are scholarships offered by local organizations and companies to students in our local area. This might be for any student in San Diego County or only students from San Marcos High School. Either way, you're competing against a much smaller group of students and have a better chance of earning the scholarships. A list of local scholarships is kept in our College and Career Center, and you can apply to these scholarships during your senior year.
Think about what makes you different from other students. This might be your essay writing skills, or your heritage, or your major. Then you can search for scholarships that are a good fit for you. You will have a much better chance of earning these scholarships. This is something you can start doing today.
Think about your connections. The places your parents or grandparents work might offer scholarships. Credit unions, clubs, and religious organizations may also offer scholarships to the children of their members. It never hurts to ask.
Put in the effort. Researching and applying to scholarships takes time. You have to complete applications and write essays, but you can potentially earn thousands of dollars for your efforts. One thing that we do know is that if you don't apply for scholarships, you get $0.
There are many places you can find scholarships to apply to. Start on the website of colleges and our Career Center website. There are also numerous scholarship search engines that you can explore. These websites will have you enter some information about yourself and then try to match you with scholarships. These include the College Board Scholarship Search, FastWeb, scholarships.com, and many more. You can also search on Google. Just remember to be specific with your searches and include characteristics that make you stand out.
Paying for college can be a daunting process, but we want you to know that you can do this. Make sure you talk to your family about paying for college. Fill out the FAFSA or the California Dream Act. Apply for scholarships and save as much money as you can.
We hope this video has given you a good introduction to how to apply for scholarships. Please reach out to the Career Center or your counselor if you have any questions. Thank you for joining us for the Paying for College video series.